Alright guys, so in today's video, we're going to be showing you guys how to just do simple edits on YouTube to make a long-term video. Again, if you guys are just making short-term and you're only on like TikTok or, you know, freaking Twitch, this is the perfect video for you guys. It's going to be very simple. We're going to be using DaVinci Resolve. It's absolutely free. We're going to be using CapCut. I do have the paid version, but you can be using the free version over there as well. And they're the two software systems that I use to freaking to make my long-term videos on YouTube. So make sure you guys stick around to see that. All right, so first thing we're going to do, guys, I already downloaded the VOD that I did on Twitch. It was a gameplay that I got, trimmed it up, downloaded it, so it'll be much easier to edit, so I don't have to go through 3 to 4 hours worth of gameplay. I know exactly the match that I wanted, and we're going to be able to edit it in like 20-30 minutes. And then I also did the intro offline too. It's as simple as just sitting in front of the camera like how I am right now, and you just record yourself and you just do the intro of what you're doing and explain in the video what you are, you know, what you're getting out of it or whatever the case may be. So we're going to open up CapCut right here. And you could do create project, but I have a sound that's not on the system anymore for some reason, but it's in this video, like in the project. So I just reopen whatever I already edited before. Obviously, you see that I deleted the video that I used. I'm just going to delete that. And now I have let me put my headphones on real quick. And now I have the background music that I use for my intro, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to slide in our intro right here. It's an epic we need to talk, very simple. It's a little long because I explained on what was happening in the video. We're going to cut it down to like right here where I'm about to talk. We're going to slide down here. We're going to zoom out a little bit so I can make this a little bit easier. There we go. And I'm going to grab the song and drag it all the way to the end. As I'm itching my nose, that's funny. Bang. So we're going to drop it right there, and we're going to drag the end of the video to the mark where I want to end. What I like to do is, first thing, we already got the music. It's already on the correct volume on the dBs, so I don't have to mess with that. I come over here. I always do, if you guys know that all my videos, what I do at the end, it's always peace and enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I put together this gameplay. This is after the vaulting, so make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe channel for more content. Right here. The next one, and right where I say in the P, you come up here to text. I'm going to add my own text. You see how it kind of goes past the video, so we're going to just grab the right end of that and bring it in to the end of that. And it's simple as peace. Make sure you spell it right. Peace and enjoy. All right, and then of course I'm going to make it really big. And then we're going to come up here to effects, and we're just going to change a different color to add a little more, you know, make it a little bit more interesting. I like this purple a lot. I usually do this one a lot. So we're going to make it that purple. And then we're going to come all the way over here. We're going to go back up to where we're on the text category. We're going to do auto cap. And this is where you need the paid version. You could do it on other ones where it automatically generates what you're saying. I think the paid version is worth it on the CapCut if you guys ask me. So I did say a lot. Usually these intros are only like 20-30 seconds long. This is about a minute so there's a lot more for it to go to, you know, auto process. But I always put it on bold, and I always put everything on caps. And then what we're going to do is come over here to templates. We're at the top right, and we're going to pick a style that we like. I like when it comes up at single words at you. I don't like when it's like multiple things. So kind of like this one. I like this one. It'll pop up with the word. Actually, let me scroll down again. This one's not bad. So this is where you just gotta like play around with what you guys like the most. I like when single words pop up. I don't like when it's like the full sentence and stuff. And that's just me. If you're into that kind of stuff, hey, get after it, you know. We'll just keep it simple with this blue one. Epic, we need to talk. But you see how like it's blue, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna come over here to effects, and it's gonna have the same effects as the text that you put on peace and enjoy. So all you gotta do is just scroll down and find the purple one so it all matches, and bang. Now we're here. All right. And we'll just watch it.
We need to talk.
One last time.
You freaking got rid of two of the best things. Nope. Rid of two of the best things in BR, and like why everybody was thriving this season. That came out 3 weeks ago. You vaulted the freaking grenade launcher, or the shockwave launcher, and all 3 medallions. I don't know if this is on purpose or like this is on accident, but them medallions made it so much fun. I haven't stopped playing BR, and I'm a huge reload guy.
All right, so right there,
now that
this is why you guys want to watch it. I said BR, not VR.
Reload guy, and now that you stripped these medallions away and took movement away.
Wait, where was it? Right here?
I'm playing BR.
Right there. So we're over. We got to click this guy down here because this is where the VR is. We're just going to come up here, and we're just going to change it to BR. Not VR. So now you'll see it. Now it's correct.
And now that you stripped these medallions away and took movement away from us after you already nerfed the spawn rate of the shockwaves, it makes the game just feel like there's no pursuit to anything. You know, there's no goal, there's no nothing. Like getting the S plus is just not fun. You know what I mean? Because when you had the medallions, getting the S plus made it a thing. Like, hey, let's get S plus so we can have unlimited sprint, jump, you know, slide, whatever the case may be. And you just took it away from us, Epic. So I'm very disappointed. I'm still playing BR, but it's not as fun. There's just no purpose to it. Fighting, it doesn't seem fun. You know what I mean? So we need to fix it, and we need to talk about it, Epic. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I put together some gameplay. This is after the vaulting. So make sure you guys go ahead and leave a like and a comment down below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace.
So obviously, you see I have catch you on the next one and peace. I always get rid of that. I just cut it out. So this is, you'll see.
The comment down below.
Comment down below and subscribe to
like this. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace.
And
Epic.
That's it. Pretty simple. What I'll do is this music was a little loud towards the end, so we'll just lower it down to like 27. I'm usually at like 23.
We need to talk. Yes.
All right. And now we'll come up here. We'll export this. Make sure the resolution's 4K. Format's MP4. And you want to obviously, you don't want to be on 30 FPS. You want to be on 60 FPS. Even if it can't do it, just do it. You want to export that. So now this is going to go into your file of videos. You guys will see here in a minute why it's very important. Again, this is a longer video, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but I'm telling you it's worth it. Usually it only take like couple minutes to freaking download. Couple seconds, actually. The CapCut's really nice. I do like using it for my intro videos.
Epic. We need to talk.
All right, and when you hear yourself start playing again, that's going to be it. So we'll exit out of that. We'll come over here to DaVinci. Again, this is absolutely free. You guys got to download it. DaVinci, I'm still on 19. I don't update it or anything. It don't matter to me, honestly. And we're gonna hit new project because these are all the projects I've done so far on this PC. On my other one, on my other PC, I have a lot of projects as well. So we're just gonna hit new project. You can name it if you want. It doesn't really matter to me because when you export this, you have to name it anyway, and it'll go into your files. So what you're gonna do is when you first open it, you're gonna be in this media pool. You're gonna come down here to your right-hand corner. You're gonna click the gearbox over here. Timeline resolution, we want to go to the max. We want to go to 4K, 3840 by 2160 Ultra HD. And then we're going to do the timeline frame rate. We're going to do it to 60. So everything that you bring into DaVinci Resolve, everything you import into it, it's all going to be on the same timeline. All right, because some timeline might be different from another thing you bring in. It's just make sure you guys put everything on the same thing. And then you're going to hit save. And that you have to do that every single time when you open up DaVinci Resolve because it's always going to be on the standard settings. All right. So once you guys open up that, once you do that, you're going to come down here to your edit tab. You're going to click it. This is where all the magic's going to happen. All the edits, all the fusions, everything you're going to do is going to be on this main page right here. I'll show you guys a little bit later on what to do. So you're going to come over here. Wherever you downloaded that VOD to, you're going to drag in that VOD. Everything you do is you're going to drag it into this box, all right? So I drug that in. Fortnite is still open. What are we doing? Drag that in. You guys can't see because I'm on my other monitor, but I'm going to go into my videos where I just did the
Epic. We need to talk.
The video from CapCut. We're going to drag that in. Put that in there. We have a YouTube ending screen. We're going to drag that in. I have music for the background. You guys will see in a minute or down the road why I dragged that in there. We have a subscribe button with my name on it right there, so you guys don't forget to hit that sub button. And then I have used my creator code, so if you're watching, you know, it's just a little thing you can throw in there. But as you guys can see, the two things I have in there are on a green screen, okay? It's very important. So if you guys want to add anything into DaVinci Resolve, it's easier to just put it on a green screen. I'll show you guys in a minute because during the intro, I want to add a few things in. All right. But what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the whole video of the intro. And again, we already edited this, so all you gotta do is just drop it right in. You don't have to put it in this box to edit it. This is your edit box. This is your finish. This is what's gonna come on the outcome of like when you're done with it. So what I always like to do first off is I always put my volume to 8.72 dB. I always put it on there. David, what's going on? How you doing? So it's always gonna be the same audio, okay? So in this video, I mentioned the shockwave launcher and I mentioned the medallions being vaulted. So what we're gonna do, I messed up. The freaking grenade launcher. I messed up right there. I messed up on the grenade launcher. So we're gonna try to pinpoint where to cut that out. So right there, we're gonna cut this out. Bang, and the sound. So you're gonna come up here and click this cool tool. This is your cutting tool or the blade, and this is you're able to really like distinctly cut what you guys want out. You know what I'm saying? So we said grenade launcher instead of shockwave launcher. So grenade launcher. So right where I say D, right here, bang, bang. We're gonna come back to our mouse, and so now we cut this completely off our VOD. So what we're gonna, you see how I moved it individually? So what we're gonna do now is highlight both of them, and you know what you're on because you'll have the red box around whatever you just selected. We're gonna right click it and we're just gonna cut them both. And now what we're gonna do is right or left click and drag this box over both the sound and the audio and the video, and then we're gonna drag it over to the right. So now it'll be a little cut. The shockwave launcher and the volted the freaking shockwave launcher and all three. So not too bad. I don't know if this is on purpose or like this is on, but it is what it is. But what we're gonna do. So we got the shockwave launcher. We're gonna open up Canva. Canva is free as well. All right, you guys already have a green screen here. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna come over here to my uploads. We talked about the shockwave launcher. I already have it in my video, so you're just gonna place it down right there, and you're gonna share it to yourself. You're gonna download it. We're gonna do a JPG, download it. In the downloads, I'm gonna swing it over to my other monitor. If you guys don't have another monitor, you're gonna have to just minimize this, and then you could drag it right in. All right, but for right now, we're just gonna minimize that. We're gonna bring the shockwave launcher into our master where you bring everything in. So right where I say shockwave launcher, I'm going to drag this down and put it above my video. If I put it onto my video, everything that the shockwave launcher is, as you guys can see like down there, it completely will cut off my audios or my videos. So I'm going to put it above it. So now it's like a layer, you know what I mean? So now my video will not be, my intro will not disappear. So what we're going to do is we're going to make sure we have the ticker right here over your whatever you're going to edit. So we need to get rid of the green screen. And again, this shockwave launcher is highlighted red, so we know that's what we're on. You know what I mean? We're not on anything else. So we're going to come down here to the color. Don't worry about it. It might look confusing. Don't worry about this. All right, do exactly what I do. You're going to come over here. You're going to right click and you're going to add an alpha output. You're going to drag the blue to the blue. And then you're going to come down here to this little 3D box right here next to the keyframes. You're going to click it. And then once you click it, because you'll see in a minute, I'm just going to click it. Now you see it clicked everything but the green. You're going to come down here to the invert button. You're going to click that. And now you completely took away the green, but as you can see, there's still a little bit of green around the shockwave. You're going to come over here to the disc spill right here, and you're going to put that all the way up to 100. And now there's absolutely no green over there. So what you're going to do now is you got to come over here, and you see how there's still green here. If I try to move it, it's going to move my whole screen. I don't want that. I don't want, because it's like interlocked with my video. I don't want that. So you're going to right click it, and you're going to do new infusion clip. And now that pretty much just takes away the connection between your video and the shockwave launcher. So now when I go over here, I can make it big and small without my video moving as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to position this over here. Right about there. Shockwave launcher. And so right when I say end, about halfway through, I'm going to get rid of... I don't want the shockwave launcher on the screen for that full time. So you got to cut, you know, where you... on how much you want to show the shockwave launcher. So with that right there, I want to add like a sound to make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to come over here. I already have this pre-downloaded. I'm going to drag it in. It's just a pop noise. I'll show you guys right here. Go back to Google, and you'll do like pop noise meme, all caps. And then this website right here, was that Minstance? I don't even know how you say that. This is a good website to use. That's exactly what you want. You'll download it as an MP3. It'll go up in your downloads, and then you'll drag it onto your home screen, and boom. Now you got that noise. And people, you wondering like, hey, how do you get like the sus rock noise? Same thing. You'll come over here, go back to Google, be like sus rock meme, and then there it is right there. You click it. So if you say something sus, boom, you have it right there. And then if you don't know exactly what the sound is, there's other things here. You got the Taco Bell. You got so many sounds. You can download it as the MP3 and put it on your VOD. All right. So we're gonna minimize this. So again, I already have the pop noise. So what I'm gonna do, same thing. When I drag this down onto my audio, I want to put it on another track. If I put it in the same track, my audio will completely cut out, and it'll just be the pop noise. So we're gonna drag it down and put it on another track. You guys see the audio track. We're gonna kind of make it, trim it down. So when the shockwave launcher pops up, the shockwave launcher and all right, it's that simple. It's very easy. All right, I'm going to do a little bit more for the shockwave launcher to make it a little bit more interesting. We're going to go over here to effects. Actually, just kidding. We're going to go over here to open FX, I think. Yep. And you're going to come down to resolution FX. This is an extra step, guys. You don't have to do this, but this just makes it a little bit more interesting. You're going to put on, this is an effect to put on something you want on your video. So you can see here, it's a camera shake, so it just shakes my shockwave launcher around a little bit. We're going to just click it and drag it and put it right on to the shockwave launcher. As you can see, the box is highlighted white, and bang, you drop it on there. And make sure you guys click the box, and come up here to effects to your top right. And that's going to be able to, you're going to be able to edit the effects of that camera shake. So we want to speed it. We want to do the speed slower, because if it's really, really fast, watch. The shockwave launcher. See how fast it moves? All three medallions. So you really want to slow down. You really want to slow it down, the speed scale. I put it to like 0.18. It doesn't really matter. And the motion scale is like how big it will move across the screen. So we don't want it moving all over the screen. We'll bring it down just a little bit. And then play the shockwave launcher and all. All right, so we want to move it a little bit quicker, and we'll want to add the scale motion up just a little bit in the shockwave launcher. And all right, that was good. Just real simple, bang, bang, bang. And now we're going to talk about all three medallions. So we're going to get all three medallions on the screen and do the same exact thing real quick. So we're going to go back up here to our thing. We're going to trash that. I have all three medallions already here. Kind of trash. That resolution is really, really bad. Holy. I don't think I have another one. All right, so we're gonna have to go to Google. We're gonna have to go to images. Chapter 6, Fortnite Chapter 6, Season 4. We're gonna do medallion. We'll see if we can get them in a single. No, they're not. You guys really usually want them like. I'll show you how you would want them. So it was it spring leg, I think is one. Spring leg. Medal. Where's the... So this is how you would want it. You see how like has the checker board behind them? That's how you would want the medallion. Obviously, we're in the wrong season, so it's not going to show up. But we can click this one and see if we can find it. So there's this one right here. All right, so we can use that one. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, that sucks. So we have all three right here. The resolution is really bad. It's only 150 by 150. This is probably the best thing we'll use. So we'll copy this picture right here. We'll save it to our PC. And we'll drag it in. And then what we'll do is we'll just crop this out the best we freaking can. You're going to come up here to the BG remover. And see if we can, boom. Perfect. All right, so we'll have to do that for every single one. So again, we're going to do that. We're going to download it. JPG, download. Behind the green screen. And then we're going to drag it over to our other monitor. All right, and now, since we already moved it, all we have to do, remove the background. All we got to do is just move it over. Share it again. There might be an easier way to do this. This is just how I do it, y'all. So if you guys can do it an easier way, go for it. But this is how I edit. This is how I do it. Same thing. Bada boom, bada bing. I don't know why. There we go. We're going to do the same thing. Share, download. And then we're going to just drag it right over. So now I got all three medallions. And again, this could be going an extra step, chat. This is just to make it the intro a little bit better, okay? Just to make it a little bit more interesting. So we're going to grab all three medallions, drag them into our media source, and we'll go bang. So remember, now you got to put it on three different ones, okay? Are these the same ones? Hold on. Let me delete this one. I got to see which one I'm doing. All right, so we got the green one. Which one's this one? This is the purple one, so we're going to drag that down right there. And this is the orange one. And we're going to put that on another VOD. So now you're going to have to do all three. So remember, you're going to want to click. Let me move this over here. Oh, damn. Hold on. Hold on. Cut. And cut. All right. So we're going to go back over here. So remember, now we got all three. So we're going to remember, red box means we selected it. So we're on it. We're going to come over here to color. We're going to right click. We're going to auto. We're going to add the alpha output. Come down here to the 3D box. Left click. Switch it up. Dispill. It's going to be a little confusing because the other two are going to show, but that's okay. All right, you're going to come back over here to the edit. You're going to right click this and remember fusion clip, okay? Boom. We just made that one a fusion clip. Where is it? Why is it not popping up? All right. Just trust the process. Hold on. Is it all three? Oh, my goodness. Can we convert all of them? Oh, no. That's the same one. All right. So we got that one. Let me go back over to here. Might not work. All right, so we kind of did it. All right, just scratch that. So what we're going to do is bring these ones over here. Bring this one down. So I guess we did the top one, so it's okay. So what we did, I just brought the top one up. This is the one that's showing, obviously, because I got the other two off screen. We're going to right-click this and do a fusion. So bang. All three medallions. I don't know if this is on... Right there, we're going to end it, so... Boom. We're just going to leave that one there for right now. And then we're going to zoom out. Remember, click the highlighted red part. We're going to go over here to edit. See, now I can add another alpha output. Bang. Bang. Convert it. Dispill. Bang. Come over here. Right click. new fusion clip. And now all you gotta do is bring it up one, drag it over to the one that's already cropped, and then we're gonna drag the right end of this and end it right on it. And then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. We're gonna freaking make sure it's highlighted, right click, add alpha output, drag it over, blue to blue, click this 3D box, left click, convert, and hit that dispel to get all that green out. Come back over to your edit. We're gonna right click, new fusion clip, and then we're gonna put it on another video. Because remember, you can't put it on the same one. So now I'll have all three. So what we'll do is, I want this one positioned over here. And you know what we'll do? We'll add a little angle to it. And we'll make it bigger. Like that. Alright, so we got that first medallion right there. What we'll do is we'll drag the other one on screen. And as you can see, it's on my screen right now. We will... it's already highlighted, so we'll freaking zoom it and go to the right with it. And we'll put it on a little angle. Little angle. And then we'll grab the third one, drag it on over. And this one, I mean, we can put it like above my head, I guess. I don't know. It's 3, so kind of sucks. Yeah, I'll just put it over here to the left. Oh. Heyo, there it is. Drag it over. Right there. Pretty good. And we'll just angle it just a little bit. Holy, what's going on? I don't care about that anchor point. All right, there we go. All right. And then again, we'll just grab that pop noise. What you guys can do, you can also grab it from the master, put it in. But what we'll do is we'll put our tab right here over where we want it. You right-click this. You copy it, and then you'll hit paste, and boom, it'll put it right where the line is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 100%. All 3 medallions. I don't know if this is on purpose. So, bang. And that's going to be it. Again, it's that easy. Or like this is on accident, but actually real quick, Epic, where do I say Epic, we need to talk? Epic, we need to talk. So right there. So Epic, we need to. We need it. So right where I say 2, we're going to add a little effect here. So we're going to come up here. We're going to come to effects to our left over here. You guys can't kind of see it because of my camera. There's an effects and an adjustment clip. So you're going to click the adjustment clip and grab it and drag it over to where you want it. Yeah. And right where I say yesterday, that's where I want the zoom. This is going to zoom in on my face. So right where I put it on, right where I say yesterday, bang, I want it off my face because this video is going to get posted today, but this edit version is going to get posted on Monday. So once you do that, you're going to scroll down to Mr. Alex Tech. Look him up on Google. It's absolutely free download plugin that you can get for the DaVinci Resolve. You're going to click it, drag it over to the green or to the blue, that over to the adjustment clip that you just had, and you're going to make sure the adjustment clip is highlighted. You're going to come over here, do effects, and I like to do zoom type on zoom and hold. You're going to do the zoom in speed, so this is how fast it's going to zoom in, and then you're going to zoom in on my big ugly face like that. So this is how it's going to look. Epic, we need to talk. Yesterday you... No, so we... Right where I say we need to talk. Right there. All right, so we'll make it a little longer. Whoops. Right there. Come on, get off of it. And I want to zoom a little out. I don't like how it's that close on my face. So what we'll do is we'll zoom out just a wee bit here. Again, zoom scale. Like right there. I think that's pretty good. We'll kind of just center myself over it. Epic, we need to talk. Yesterday, you freaking got rid of 2 of the best things in BR, and like why everybody was
more watch through
thriving
to make sure it's all good, and then we're gonna jump into the
that came
game.
out 3 weeks ago. You vaulted the freaking shockwave launcher and all 3 medallions. I don't know if this is on purpose or like this is on accident, but Them medallions made it so much fun. I haven't stopped playing. All right. We know the rest is good because we already watched it. So what we'll do is we'll zoom out here. And then we're going to go back over to our media thing. And we are going to... did we not drag the gameplay in? We're going to drag our gameplay in. Oh, we did. It's right here. And we're going to place it in this box right here. Because that's going to be your edit box. All right? And then what you're going to do is we're going to watch it here. And we're going to use our little keyboard to start the recording and the end of recording. And then we'll drag it and put it on our video and audio track. And that's what's going to... That's how you're going to be able to freaking put the video on your main one to the right. That's what's going to be your main one. Over here, I always like to fade it, so I'll grab this little white tab on my video, and I'll fade it to like 0.3 seconds. Same thing with my bottom one. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but this is how the ending will look.
Peace!
So you kind of see how it just like disappears, and then boom, we'll open up the video just the same way with the little fade. So we're going to skip all this. If you guys use JKL on your keyboard, you'll be able to fast forward it, backtrack it as much as you want. The K is to pause it, L is to go forward, J is to go backwards, and then if you click it more than once, the J and the L, it's like a 4x, 8x, 32 speed to speed it up. All three medallions that you get from the queens, they vaulted the grenade launcher, or not the grenade launcher, the shockwave launcher. What up, Willie? And they reduce rockets, so like rocket launchers. So I was kind of talking about it right here.
Now, but they did buff the lead spitter. So if you're a fan of the lead spitter,
so this is a game after the buff or after the nerf.
Yeah, it makes sense. I land here every freaking game, bro. Every game I land here. Not once have you ever landed over here.
So right,
ever landed over here. No once have you ever landed over here.
Because there was a guy, it's a real dude, just get on the board. There was a lot of action here.
See, so, frames are not dropping at all. It don't make any sense. This version is much more chaotic.
You guys will see.
Where is she?
So we're up here.
Oh my gosh. Watch out, rocket launcher! Broke shield on him. He's voided. Bro, these bugs are just out of control. It's like when the bugs are down. Oh my god, there's 2 more people over here. From where, Gary?
So you see, I'll help carry here, and then I'll go to reboot. That's where we'll end this.
You guys off. I'm waiting for them to come out. Are they on you? Coming over.
So it's important to know what you're doing so to make the process faster, because if you don't know what you're editing, then you're going to have to watch everything all over again. Here, I know the game just happened. I know what's going on. Obviously, I don't know every little bit of it, but I know in the beginning this did happen, so I can just fast forward it. I think I cursed maybe once. We'll censor that out, and then we'll drag it over. You guys will see.
Get him the fuck out of here! Your mom, I'm coming! I'm coming! Oh no! I was holding square.
That's funny.
Oh, that is some bullcrap!
All right, bang, right there. So we'll hold O. So that's where we'll end it. Because obviously after this, I know we picked everybody up. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, you got to learn what to put in the video and what not put in the video. I'm not going to put in me collecting everybody's card and then running to the reboot van and then you guys watching me reboot somebody for 10 seconds. It's not going to happen. So what we'll do is, if you look down right here where I started with clipping and then where I ended, this is what everything I just captured. So if I click it and grab it and pull it down, this is everything we just watched. So again, I like to put my volume on 8.72 dB. We'll fade it in 26 seconds, that's fine. So this is how it'll look.
And peace!
Ever landed over here. Alright, and right after I kill him, right here. Hold on. So we're gonna cut this. This is where your cutting tool comes in. All right, so right before I say something, right there. So we're gonna grab our cutting tool. We're gonna cut it and cut it, and then we're gonna come over here, right where we heard someone get knocked. Hold on. Right there. So we're gonna cut it, bang bang. Grab our mouse. We're gonna highlight both of them. We're gonna right-click it, and we're gonna cut that crap. And then we're gonna left-click and drag our box over both the audio and the video, and we're gonna drag it to the right. So this is how it will look. It's just simple transition. Where is she? Or you know, to make it even better, I'll just be running up here. So we'll cut even. This is where you guys gotta again pick on what you want that's important in the game, because again, you're trying to hold your audience for the whole video. Okay. So we're gonna, I say, where is she? Bang, real easy, right? Bang, killed him. Where is she? Okay, boom. All right, so we know what happened here. Gosh. Watch out, rocket launcher! I think I... Oh my gosh. Try not to curse. YouTube doesn't like when you curse. Oh, chill on him. He's waiting. Bro, these bugs are just out of control. It's like when the bugs are down. Oh my god, there's 2 more people over here. From where, Gary? Oh, Hunter, never mind. Yeah, I see him. Alright, hold on. I gotta figure out. I don't know if I did. Can you get right here? Can you guys golf? So I censored myself.
For them to come out.
Can you guys golf? Oh, so right here. Again, this is gonna make the video more interesting too, guys. Right? This is important.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
So again, we're gonna go back to overdo effects. We're gonna drag, attach this adjustment clip here, and we're gonna freaking put it right there. So I want the camera zooming in on my face just a little bit. So we're gonna right click. We're gonna click it. Make sure we're highlighted on it. We're gonna come up here to effects. Again, zoom type. We're gonna do zoom and hold. We're going to do zoom speed. We're not going to do it as fast as the other one, and we're not going to zoom in completely on my face. So it'll be like something like that. Athena's crying in her sleep. Athena! So it'll be like this.
Get the f*** out of here!
Nice and simple.
Your mama coming!
And then what we're going to do here is we're going to make it funny.
Who's coming? Oh no! I was holding square. Oh, that is some bullcrap.
Yeah, we're not going to zoom in on my face because that's really funny. So we're just going to hold it there. That is funny. And again, just chop off the little bit. All right, you got every second counts. So what we're going to do is right here where I'm collecting these pods. And this is where this is important for you guys to determine where you want to put your stuff. I'm going to put my creator code right here because there's no action going on. All right, it's just me getting pods real quick. I could like cut it out, but it's continuous gameplay, and it's not worth cutting it out. Okay, if that makes sense, because it shows that I'm getting loot and rotation to make a move on these guys. So what we're going to do is same thing. We're gonna left click, make sure we're highlighted over the creator code. We're gonna come over here to the color section. We're gonna add the alpha output, connect the 2 blue dots, come over here to the 3D cube. Now again, you gotta click on the green, okay? If you click on the blue or wherever it's not gonna work. Click on the green, come over here to invert it. And again, there is a little bit of green, so you always just wanna do the dispill, so it gets rid of that. Go back to your edit, come up, you're gonna right click, fuse clip. That's able to remember to disconnect a track. And now I'm able to edit it because it's on its own track without editing the actual video, the original video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna shrink it down right about there, and we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it directly below right there. So you can still see what's going on. And again, we're gonna fade this in right there. And then I don't want it on screen that long. I think it's stupid. And then we're just going to cut it down. And we're going to fade it out as well. And then what we're also going to do is we're going to go back over here to where the pop sound is. We're going to copy the pop sound, come back, and put it right on, and bang. So now this is how it will look. From where, Carrie?
The pop noise is to be like pop, like it's like an attention grabber. All right. That easy, chat. I'm telling y'all. That easy. Okay. All right. So now we're gonna go back over here. We're gonna edit. I know I was talking shit. I was talking crap here.
Oh, that's bullcrap.
We're skipping all this until we get into more action, because again, that's what people want to see. We're not gonna clip getting the queen here, so we're really just gonna go through this. So action right here, because M died.
I got eyes on one. 99, 100. White it. She's whited. This one whited right down here. Knock one. Knock one. Right here. Where'd she go? Gotta be down below, right? I think she's in here, maybe. She's flying. She's above.
This was annoying. They were all at the top. Oh, this one she jumps off, remember?
She's dead. I knocked two. That's two knock. That's two knock. Two knock.
I think that was it. I don't think their boys showed up. So we're gonna end the edit right there. We're gonna drag it in. So now we have two different clips, two different edit styles. Again, bring the volume up so you don't forget. We're gonna go over here to audio, and we're gonna just do a simple smooth cut. I love doing the smooth cut. It's very easy. So pretty much it's gonna fuse both clips together. So it'll look like this. Bullcrap! And boom, we're in the next clip. So we don't have to worry about anything. So bang, right there. We're gonna grab all this extra video that we just clipped, and we're gonna end it right there. So since this guy jumped off, I wanna add a little funny noise. Bye. Or the freaking one guy. Bye, have a good day. So we're gonna go back to Google. We're gonna download that sound. I'll be like, bye, have a good day. Bye, have a good time. And then should be this.
Bye, have a great time.
Bye, have a great time. We're gonna download that. And we're gonna download it. We're gonna drag it over onto our main screen. Onto our other screen, I mean. Yeah, replace it. And then we're gonna bring it into the thing. Into our media. So right where he jumps off. Right there. We're gonna drag what we just brought in. Bye, have a great time. Over here. We're gonna increase the volume. We're gonna edit it just a little. Bring it over so it's like this.
Bye, have a great time.
She's dead.
Have a great time.
So it's a little low, so we're gonna add it on. We're gonna make it a little higher. The volume, so remember you can edit all the volumes.
Bye, have a great time.
She's dead. So pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff right there. And if you want like my face expression is pretty funny here. And again, this is all just stuff to keep your audience intrigued, chat. To keep that watch time longer. I'm him. What's going on, bro? Dominic, what's going on? So what I'm going to do is go back to effects. Grab that adjustment clip. And we're going to just highlight right where I went, and laughed a little bit. We're going to go scroll down, grab in this magic zoom, and we're going to drag it right on the adjustment clip. We're going to go up here to effects, zoom and hold. And this is we're going to do the speed. We want it kind of fast, and we want to zoom it in a lot. Not a lot, but you know what I mean. Like, oops, maybe like right there. So this is how it'll be.
Bye, have a great time.
She's dead. I knocked two. That's two knocked. Boom. All right, and then we're going to move on to our... That's it. We're going to move on to the next one. So we're going to go back over here to our left, and we're going to find out where the next action is. This is all BS stuff no one wants to watch. No one wants to watch you loop for freaking 5 minutes. Remember, your goal is to try to keep the YouTube video of like 8 to like 12 minutes. So this is, I know this guy came up, had a car right here. Opening it. So I knew somebody was opening it.
Actually, they are. Oh, yes,
Actually, yes, they are. So we'll do it right here.
They just opened it.
Shot tires out.
Shooting the tires out on his car. Oh, there's one right here. Whited him. Knock, knocked. He's in there to the right. He's in there to the right. Why did the one? Why did the blue one? There's an invisible wall.
And another team rolls up from behind us. Then after that, I think it was kind of...
Oh my god, there's another team behind us, dude. What the fuck?
So right there, I said, what the fuck, I think. So we're gonna censor that out.
Need y'all over here. They're in the air there. Whose fucking car is that? Did they all just leave, dude? Oh my gosh.
So right there, they all just leave, dude. Okay, bang. Again, drag it right up to that. Turn up the volume. Pump it up. Grab that smooth cut transition piece we talked about. I think I said what the F. Right, somewhere right here.
Right.
I think it was like, there's no team behind us. What the fuck?
Oh my god, there's another team behind us. Oh my god, there's a team behind us, dude. There's another team behind us, dude. What the fuck?
So I said it kinda, so what we'll do is...
Dude, what the...
So I say, you hear me say the K? Right here, so what we're gonna do is... cut this out right here. So you'll hear me say what the f, and then it'll just go silent.
Dude, what the
Alright, just like that, bang. And then I think that was it. Go to the end.
They all saw their fucking cars. Whose fucking car? Did they all just leave, dude? Oh my gosh.
Boom, we'll end it right there. Drag it over. On to the next one. So I know they rebooted and I found them. I found the same team we just killed. Or we were just shooting at.
Trying to lock in. Trying to lock in.
I like that. I'm trying to lock in with teams being,
I got them all over here by this
weird.
gas station. Knocked one. I knocked one to the superhero team or whatever they are. Yep. Come on, boy. What's up? Over here. Oh, nobody? These guys really bumped it, huh? They're over here fighting now.
Alright, so right here, these were bots. These turned out to be bots up here. We're not gonna clip them. That team ran hard. So again, we're just gonna drag it over. We're gonna put it on to 8. Bada boom, bada bing, smooth cut. Real quick too, before I forget. So as I get out of the car, there's really no action. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag in our subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, it's highlighted. You saw the red around the box. We're gonna go over here to color, right click, add alpha output, drag it over. We're gonna add hit that 3D box, click the green, left click, invert it, and then hit that disc spill to get rid of the axis, excess green. We're gonna right click, fusion clip. I'm gonna trim this just a little right there. So I don't want to have that on the screen too long. So we're just gonna cut it right there. We're gonna come back over here to the right and we're gonna zoom it down. And bada boom, bada bing, just like that. Again, we're gonna grab that pop noise that you guys remember me talking about. We're gonna right click it, copy it, drag it over. And now we'll add a little fade here to both sides. That's how it'll be. Need y'all over here. Bada boom, bada bing. You see how it's like I put it in a time where it's not that important, like we're not fighting or anything. So that's something to remember. All right, so this part is dead. So once I said, "Wow, they really booked it."
I guys really booked it, huh? They're over here for you, huh?
So right when I say huh, so they really booked it. Like they're not over here. So I'm ending it there because you see me shoot the flare, and I didn't get a ping anywhere, so I know there was no dudes there. So obviously they really booked it, huh? Boom, end the video. You know what I'm saying? These wound up being bots. This team really ran very hard. These are bots too. We don't really care about the bots. So I'm not gonna record until we get up to the mountain because they were just pop shots. No one really wants to see you just hit them pop shots.
So I'm coming up. Mark them. Boom. Mark them. Bang. Okay. Good stuff.
Right here, right here, right here.
There's one below.
36, 36. Knock, knock, knock. There's another one down below me, I think. 32, 32.
This was a big fight, so I'm just gonna. I know what happened.
32.
We're gonna just zoom through it.
32, 57.
Just smacking these dudes.
32, 32. Keep frying that, keep frying that thing. Keep frying the front. 57, 32, crack, whited, whited, 32 white. I think they're getting pushed from behind. Yeah, look at them run now. Yeah, what's up? That's crazy.
So we'll keep the video because they started flying in on Hunter.
I got my first one. In the sky, in the sky. Behind us as well, behind us.
And we know flied a few dudes.
90 on him. Cracked. Whited. Oh, I knocked him. Sheesh. Look out, look out, look out. Yeah, look at this. Whited, cracked him, whited, knock, knock. Up, 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 up. He's going down, he's right here. Stretch skin. 34. He's right here. Coming on you, Hunter. 34. Oh, don't push it then. They gotta come out. They gotta come out. Let's see. Hit the launch and get out. 'Cause I'm gonna destroy that launch so they can't hit it. I'm gonna go to the other side and wait for him.
Pop my slurp because I know I'm about to get into a fight. Because I know there was 3 of them down there.
Knock one. That fucking Superman team we killed earlier. All spawn. In the corner, yup. He's weak. 20 white, 39. Get him out, dude. Come on. That's too easy, bro.
Bang right there. Come on, man. That's too easy, bro. All right, so we're going to drag that right over. We're going to bring it up to 87.2 dB. We're going to come over to the audio. We're going to grab that smooth cut. So it'll look like this. You guys really booked it, huh? Mark them. And that's... Now this is like where it's just... I don't need to edit anymore. Like, I can... like add, you know, the zoom in on my face and everything, but we're not adding, you know, the subscribe button, the creator code. We're not doing any of that stuff, so it's pretty simple from here. So we're gonna go all the way down. Now look, I'm at 9 minutes already, so we gotta, but we're at the end of the match, so
They just rebooted over here.
Alright, so they just rebooted over here. They just rebooted over here.
Is that on your mark? That's where they rebooted? Oh, yeah, I see him. Come on, dude, you're cooked. You know you're cooked. Got one of them.
Come on, dude, you know you're cooked.
Over here. Behind the tree, 32. Behind this tree. 57, 32. All blue. She should be one shot with her shield, yeah. You guys see what happens when you use cons and you use your marks, man? Makes the whole team know. Some of y'all have trouble using it. Got shooting in front of us. There's a crown on the ground. I repeat, there's a crown on the ground.
So we're just gonna continue to play this, and we'll just cut this.
There he is. Same team already. Not. Pushing up. Not. There's a rebound already. Let's fail. Come out here, man! Come on! Over. Beautiful, man. Let's go back quick. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
So we're just gonna go all the way to the end. Just make it the cut easier, because we know where the action starts and where it ends. This is where the girl starts dancing.
No, beat that. No, it's alright. Holy. You know what's going on. 1 minute. You're right. Yes.
Alright, bang, we're gonna end it right there. Drag that down, the whole VOD. We're gonna turn up the DP, the DB. Put the smooth cut over the action part. Right when I thirst them, I'm not gonna put in where I say, you know, the shots where the dude's behind the tree. So we're pretty much just gonna. Where I say there's a crown on the ground. I repeat, there's a crown on the ground.
Shooting in front of.
So right here, we're gonna cut that out. Go back to our mouse. Pretty much take this whole section right here, cut it, drag this, and bring it over. I'm not gonna put a smooth cut here. I'm just gonna put a cut, so it'll look like this. Got shooting in front of us. There's a crown on the ground. I repeat, there's a crown.
Come out of here, man! Come on!
And then bang, that's it. Come on, I'm gonna cut this out. Because now we're getting the 10-minute mark. A lot of people don't like to sit around for 10 minutes and watch a video.
Alright, how did I just get 2 kills? I don't know.
So we're gonna cut this out right here. I want to show me dancing on top because it was pretty funny. Cut that out. Pick this up. Drag it all the way over. We'll do a smooth cut there because it was like a longer transition there. Trying to figure out what this guy is. We see him. He knew he was cooked, bro. Right, usually right where I say GG's. He knew he was cooked. So right there, GG's, and then bang, end it. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in our end screen. I did this completely off of Canva. All right, you can put 2 new YouTube videos in there. So if you're watching, you can just click it and it'll bring you to the next video. So it's like a chain of videos you can just keep on watching. So it's important to put it at the end of your video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fade me right here at the end, and we're gonna fade the video suggestions coming in. GG's! Bang. And then boom, it brings us right in. All right. I go a little step further, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that right now. I got this video right here. It's just audio. I don't care about the video, so we're gonna put this up volume-wise. This is the volume that a lot of people use streamer-wise. It's just a background noise to you know, to knock out any white noises, if that makes sense. So it's just like that. But we don't want it that loud because we don't want to get copyrighted. So I found the sweet spot around 3.49 of dB. We're going to copy this, and you guys will see it. It will take 2 seconds. But remember, we need to put it on our own soundtrack, because if we put it over any other soundtrack, it's going to completely make the, what's it called, disappear. You know, any of the meme noises that we put in, as you see right there. So we're just going to keep it on audio 4, as you see down here, because I know I don't have anything on audio 4. And we're going to put it right at the beginning of our video, not at the intro, at the beginning of the video. And then every, like, so often, we're just going to space it out. Oh, see, that's not what we want. So we're going to go back to edit and undo that, because that was bad. We're going to copy it. Let me see if it works. There we go. So now this will all just be on track 4, and every few like, I don't even know what it is. Every like minute or every like 30 seconds, this will just be an on repeat song to fill in some background noises, you know what I mean, of the video. And it just again keeps the person watching intrigued all the way up to where you end. So this is where my endpoint is. So we're just gonna grab the leftover and just drag it and end it right there. We'll put a little fade on it. And that's it. I mean, that is literally a video inside of a video. To get rid of, to finish this off, you're going to come over here to the deliver. I'm going to name it. Again, remember I told you in the beginning of the video, you're going to name it. So we're going to do epic. We need to talk. So this will save when I add it. So this will save in my files. I'll add it to the job, and we'll render all, and then it's going to take, I don't know, it says 6 minutes. 6 minutes to render the video that we just made. So while that's rendering, we're going to come back over here to Canva, and we're going to make a thumbnail real quick. You're just multitasking. All right. We're going to go to Google because we need to grab the epic. We're going to do epic. I kind of am looking for like just the F. Like the F with the blue background, you know what I'm talking about? I don't know who'll be able to find it, so I might have epic. We'll just do Fortnite. How about that, actually? We won't put epic in there. Come on, where you at? It's just like the blue screen with the F, you know what I mean? Nothing crazy. Might have to like do a little bit more. Kind of like this, but with the F. Or with the like this, but you know, this would actually be funny. But we're not gonna do that because no, we don't want to cancel Fortnite. Like this. But not like red or whatever. Or you know what you could do? We'll do background Background. Just a plain background like this. Yeah, this. So this would be perfect. We're gonna grab this. We'll do Epic Games. Remember, it's towards Epic. So we'll want this. This is a good little image. We'll save that. Bring this over here. So 2 things we just downloaded. Bring in that image of the Epic thing. We'll do the background remover. So it should be just the Epic. Let's see. I guess that's good, right? With the blue in the back. Actually, no, let's get rid of that. We don't want the blue, so we'll just do this. Oh, that's not it. Get rid of that. We need to go back one. We need to do elements. So we'll just do like black box. Black box. We'll grab this. We'll bring the layer up to the forward, and you see how the black box is behind there, so we'll just do like something like this. Like that, I guess. That's pretty good. We need to make this just a wee bit smaller. Alright. That's solid right there. I like that. We'll go over here to my uploads because I have my thumbnails on here. It saves everything on Canva. You guys can see all the history you've done on Canva. It's actually crazy. I have a lot. So I want to be like kind of interested like in my thumbnail. So we're gonna go. I have a few more thumbnails down here that I use, like pictures of myself. Right here. I'm gonna just do a very serious face. So we're gonna make this really big. Kind of go over the shoulder. We're gonna edit that. We're gonna edit this photo, and we're gonna go over here to the face retouch, and it's gonna kind of blur out the pixels. You guys will see, kind of see how they got rid of some of the pixels, so it makes it a little bit smoother. Maybe we'll just drop it down just a little bit, show more of my face, and that's it. I mean, it's Epic. We need to talk, and it's like, that's it. It's that simple. You're gonna hit share. You're gonna download it. And you guys will see this video in like an hour because it's gonna take a while for it to download on YouTube. But we'll go down here. We still got about 3 minutes until the video's done. And then you just post it to YouTube. You do a title, you do the thumbnail you just made. You know what I mean? And that's that. It's that freaking easy, chat. It does seem a lot longer, but I'm so used to doing this, I fly right through it. I just really wanted to show you guys how to do it, so it might take a little longer, but the more you do, the faster the process will get, the faster the editing will get, so it won't take that long. A video might take me about 20-30 minutes to edit, maybe even shorter, especially if I know what's going on. So it's not that bad. I highly suggest to give it a try. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. Don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button, as it helps us out. And if you guys want me to do more videos like this, let me know down in the comments, because I love teaching people simple stuff like this. And anybody can freaking do it, you know what I mean? Download DaVinci Resolve, it's absolutely free. You just got to put a little bit more legwork into it, and you can create a video just like this, and you can start getting yourself out there and get more exposure to your channel and to your brand and to your name and everything like that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one.